My name is Greg Foot. I'm a science presenter, so I'm a scientist by training, but now I get to travel around the world and give talks and do shows and present programmes for TV, mainly for the BBC and also on YouTube as well. So I remember being in the kitchen with my dad and him showing me that you can take custard powder and you can blow it over a flame and it kind of goes and kind of sets a light. And I just remember that kind of setting me alight and being like, oh, that's cool, what's that? And then from then I was just asking questions. And from then I was just asking questions all the time. And I then discovered that that is called science. And you can do that at school, and if you really enjoy asking questions, then you can do it at university. So I did all of that, and I loved it. And then I realised what I really enjoyed was talking to people about it. So I left the science lab and went into this world of TV and YouTube and live shows, and that was 12 years ago now. So I've done a bunch of different programmes with the BBC in England, in America, worldwide, and then that moved on to YouTube, and I've done kind of big explosions, but then some videos, you know, about some really little bits of science that just kind of get you thinking. And then somebody from ITHRAA got in touch and they said, do you want to come and be part of you know, our Tannween, our Disrupt Creativity season? And I was like, sounds great. Never been to Saudi Arabia, always up for exploring the world and meeting new people. And yeah, here we are. It's been an amazing few days. So I've done a theatre tour before, all about encouraging people to ask questions, to be curious. Because as kids, as kids, we ask questions. We're naturally curious. We're born scientists. And then as we grow up, we stop asking as many questions. And what I think it is it's people being afraid as adults to not know the answer. But I think that that's the best thing, right? If you don't know the answer, then you can go and try to find the answer out. So I try to encourage people to be curious, like they were as a kid, to ask more questions and then go and find out the answers and not be afraid to be like, I don't know, so I'm going to go and find out. And that's what I love doing, kind of encouraging the children to ask questions, encouraging the adults to ask questions, and that's science, right? So I've just finished our second show, both shows completely sold out. It was amazing looking out over that theatre space, which is a wonderful space, by the way, right? It's like the whole of ITHRAA. Like, what a building. It's just stunning. So to get to play in that theatre to 2 sold-out audiences, you know, 800, 900 parents and kids, all kind of really interested in the experiments, all kind of clapping and cheering. And when I asked for volunteers, they're like, yeah! We got some people on stage and we did some experiments. And it's wonderful, you know, because I'm getting to share my passion, which is science, which is experiments, which is asking questions, with people, and with people from, you know, a country I've only just visited and which I'm really enjoying. And yeah, what a wonderful few days. So this building, you see it from a distance as you arrive, and as you kind of turn off the freeway, you're like, what is that? Is it an alien ship that's landed? And it's like shining, and at night, wow, the projections. I saw it being turned on, and it was just like, that's really cool. And that you can interact with the projections and kind of get like cogs and gears or a parrot to appear or a rocket. Oh, it's so neat. And there's a real energy inside this building. You know, obviously this weekend it's packed full of amazing speakers giving really interesting talks, from tech to, you know, from how to design films to the importance of kind of water and looking after water. You know, it's this wonderful program of lots of different experts from around the world, and the audience are loving it. But that kind of reflects what the building does, which is to encourage people to kind of explore and ask questions. And, you know, you've got incredible rooms full of awesome art, and then you've got amazing architecture, and there's a materials room that's like got loads of different materials, and it's kind of interactive. Love that space. It's been a pleasure, it really has. Thank you for the invitation. It's been great to be part of Tannween and to get to meet lots of the other speakers. You know, some of the other speakers I really respect. I've kind of, you know, I follow them on social media, I watch their programmes. We've been able to talk over dinner and the conversations have been really interesting. And to get to meet people who've travelled to come and watch our show and other people's show has just been really wonderful. And also, let me say thank you to you and the team, because like this takes a lot of work to make something like this happen. So bravo to all of you.